When I was a boy, my family did not attend worship on Christmas Eve. My dad was raised a Catholic, but never practiced as an adult. My mom's parents were only marginally churched, and while my mom did what she could to get us to church sometime, Christmas Eve was not one of those times. I guess you could say we were Easter and sometimes church members. I don't really recall the first time I went to church on Christmas Eve. Was it when Julie and I were dating? As a pastor, though, it was very clear that attendance at Christmas Eve worship was a requirement. Christmas Eve worship now touches me deeply and carries with it a treasure trove of memories, beautiful and wonderful associations. I remember traveling with our 3 children as together my family and I worshiped at the 4 congregations of the Central Mesabi Parish in northern Minnesota. We had promised our kids that we would find a place to eat dinner along the way, only to discover that even McDonald's closed early. Gas station snacks would have to tide us over. Yet it was an evening filled with joy, churches full, songs richly sung, people's spirits joyful and peaceful at the same time. I recall many services ending as sanctuary lights were dimmed, candles lighted, and silent night sung. When I was the pastor leading those services, I was among the last people to leave the church, stepping into the cold quiet of a December evening as midnight neared, grace as palpable as the frosty air on my cheeks. It had happened again. God in Christ born into the world, this time into my own heart and soul. It will not be like that this year. In this time of pandemic, passing candlelight from person to person in a crowded sanctuary while singing Silent Night will not be safe. My heart breaks with yours, and the breaking of our hearts weighs especially heavy, knowing all those families who will be without loved ones this year due to COVID. We will not pass candlelight from person to person this year, but friends, we still have light to share. In John's meditation on the birth of Jesus, there is no manger, no shepherds keeping watch, no angels, but there is light. The true light that shines in all people was coming into the world, and the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness doesn't extinguish the light. These days feel hard and difficult. We can feel disheartened and discouraged, yet that light still comes again and again. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness doesn't extinguish it. Even now, we carry within us the light of justice, the light of reconciliation, the light of peace, the light of hope, the light of love. While we may not be able to share candlelight person to person on Christmas Eve, we still have light to share. And sharing this light has always been more important than sharing candlelight. Tonight, may grace be as palpable as frosty air on your cheeks. May God in Christ be born into the world anew, into your own hearts and souls. May the light of God's love and grace warm you this night, and may you always remember the light you have to share.